The Moss Library, in a Forest That Forgets Nothing. Written by Fedor Alphenaar. Narrated by Peter McGiffin. The Moss Library, beneath the canopy's breath. The forest breathes slowly here, where the air hangs thick with moisture and the soft green scent of growing things. Each breath feels deeper than the last, drawn down through layers of leaves that filter the dying light into something gentler, warmer, like honey dissolved in water. The path beneath your feet is not quite earth, not quite moss, something softer still, something that yields to each step with the tenderness of memory itself. Above, the canopy weaves into evening, branches interlock with the patience of old friends, their leaves whispering secrets that need no translation. The sound is neither wind nor words, but something between the two, a murmur that settles into the spaces between thoughts, filling them with a quiet that feels like coming home. A gentle rain begins, so light it might be mistaken for mist. Each drop finds its way through the green ceiling above, touching your shoulders, your hands, with the cool blessing of water that has travelled far to reach this place. The droplets do not hurry. They pause on leaves, gather on the edges of ferns, slip slowly down the bark of ancient trees. Time itself seems to pause with them, content to let each moment unfold at its own unhurried pace. The path winds between trees whose trunks rise like the pillars of some forgotten cathedral. The bark is soft with age, furrowed deep enough that your fingers could trace the stories written there, stories of seasons past, of storms weathered, of countless quiet dawns. The roots beneath the soil braid themselves together in patterns too complex for understanding, yet simple enough to feel in the soles of your feet. Each step becomes a conversation with the earth itself. Here, where the light grows amber and the air grows thick, urgency dissolves. The forest does not ask for haste. It does not count the hours or mark the days. It simply breathes, slowly and surely, drawing you deeper into its green embrace. Your own breathing begins to match its rhythm, long, slow inhalations that taste of rain and earth and the sweetness of leaves turning slowly toward night. The rain continues its gentle benediction, drumming softly on the broad leaves overhead, trickling down in silver threads that catch what remains of the daylight. You can feel the forest drinking, roots deep in the earth, drawing up this gift of water, carrying it high into branches that sway with quiet gratitude. The whole wood hums with contentment, a sound felt more than heard, vibrating through the ground and up into your bones. As twilight deepens, the path seems to grow softer still, cushioned now by moss so thick it might be a carpet laid down by careful hands. Yet no hands have touched this place for longer than memory reaches. This softness is the forest's own creation, built layer by patient layer, season after season, until the very ground became a bed of green velvet that cradles each footfall. The air grows warmer as you walk deeper, as if the trees themselves are breathing out the heat they have gathered through the long day. Their exhalations mingle with your own, creating a gentle fog that drifts between the trunks like thoughts made visible. In this mist, shapes seem to shift and settle, not threatening, but curious, as if the forest itself is dreaming and you have somehow found your way into its sleep.